Meanwhile, the president continues to try to blame somebody else, anybody else, for what has gone wrong here. Yesterday, you might have seen he sent this letter to the World Health Organization, threatening the World Health Organization anew and saying that the United States was going to leave the World Health Organization altogether in the middle of the pandemic. The president's letter, in making that threat, cited one of the most influential peer-reviewed medical journals in the world, the British medical journal called The Lancet, as part of the American government's beef with the WHO. The president said in his letter that WHO had ignored reports from early December about the virus spreading in China. The president's letter said, quote, "We know the following. The WHO consistently ignored credible reports of the virus spreading in Wuhan in early December 2019 or even earlier, including reports from the Lancet Medical Journal." Well, the Lancet Medical Journal wrote to the White House today to say, "Oh my God, what are you talking about?" I'm paraphrasing that, but that's basically what here's what they actually said. I can quote it. Quote, "This statement is factually incorrect. The Lancet published no report in December 2019 referring to a virus or outbreak in Wuhan or anywhere else in China." Like I said, oh my God, what are you talking about? They continued, quote, "The allegations leveled against WHO in President Trump's letter are serious and damaging to efforts to strengthen international cooperation to control this pandemic. It is essential that any review of the global response is based on a factually accurate account of what took place." It is so embarrassing. We're beyond shame at this point, but it just is. I'd just like to note for the record that it is humiliating that this is the behavior of our government. It is so embarrassing that this is the kind of thing the White House sends out these days in the name of the American people. I mean, did you even look that up before you put it in the letter to the WHO? Oh, there was stuff in the Lancet in early December about Wuhan. I heard it about, on talk radio or on Fox and Friends or something? And so without checking whether or not that was true, you just put it in a letter in writing and sent it to the World Health Organization, assuming it was true or it wouldn't matter if it wasn't? You're not writing a letter to the editor. You're not some crank calling in at the end of the Rush Limbaugh show, right? To get your dittos. You are the White House, speaking on behalf of the government of the most powerful and previously most respected country on earth. And you're just making that stuff up in front of everybody. I mean, it's one thing to be like defunding the WHO and blaming them for what we've done wrong. It's another thing to be completely incompetent at even trying to ineffectually insult someone whose help we need. It's just